creators, it's me, Cynthia Gougian of Complete and Utter Mess, Inspired Mixed Media Tutorials. But today, I'm here with a free project for tinypandora.com.
In this video, I'll show you how to make a sparkly ornament. To make the ornament, I use Tiny Pandora's Totally New Transfers, Tiny Pandora's Ultra Fine Glitter, Tiny Pandora's Bangle Form Trio, and Sculpey Liquid Clay and Clear, Tiny Pandora Deep Shine, and Magic Gloss UV Resin, which is also available at tinypandora.com. And I'll even show you how to make the woven ribbon trim. I also created a free PDF studio guide for this project. It's available at tinypandora.com, and it includes a full supplies and materials list. Okay, let's make an ornament. The Totally New Transfer Kit comes with a white ceramic tile. Please note, glass tiles are not appropriate for the Totally New Transfers. Place your transfer of choice on the tile. You'll need to have the transfer side facing up. On the transfer side, the printed design will be dull and feel slightly rough. Tape the transfer to the tile with masking tape or painter's tape. I used 3M blue edge lock tape, and that held up well to the heat of the oven. Center the large or medium bangle cutter over the design. Remove the cap from the clear liquid clay. Use a skewer to stir the clay thoroughly. This step is very important. It ensures the best, clearest results for the clear liquid clay. Cover the entire transfer with liquid clay. Make sure you apply a thick layer, about 1/8 of an inch deep. Don't worry if a little liquid clay leaks out from under the cutter. That can be trimmed off later. Once the transfer is covered with liquid clay, tap the tile on your work surface. This will bring any bubbles up to the surface where they'll pop. You can also pop bubbles with a toothpick. Place a piece of foil over the cutter and then cure at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. Don't worry about the temperature. The directions for Sculpey Liquid Clear state that it should be cured at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. But be sure to use an oven thermometer and set a timer. Once the piece is cured and the tile is cool enough to handle, remove the tape. Then remove the cutter. Finally, peel the transfer sheet away from the clay. Don't worry, it's not delicate or likely to tear. If necessary, use nail scissors or small sharp embroidery scissors to trim any excess liquid clay from the sides. The piece will have a little lip of liquid clay on the top. Don't remove that. It will help when the magic gloss is applied. Place the cured and trimmed piece back on the white tile. Pour a dime-sized drop of deep shine onto the tile. Use the small spoon that comes in the ultrafine glitter kit to add some glitter to the deep shine. Use a toothpick to mix the glitter and deep shine together. Add deep shine or glitter as needed. The mixture should be a honey consistency. Use the small brush that comes in the Totally New Transfer Kit to apply the glitter paint to the design. When you finished applying your first color, cure the piece under the UV lamp for 5 minutes. I leave the excess glitter paint right on the tile. You'll know when your design is cured when the excess paint is cured, and this allows you to avoid touching your design before it's cured and smudging it. You can easily remove the excess glitter paint with the blade once it's cured. Continue to add glitter paint colors to your design, curing with the UV lamp between each color. Clean your brush with a paper towel or rag dipped in alcohol in between each color. Use a toothpick to apply some PVA glue to the back side of the ornament. The side with the glitter paint is the back side. Take a piece of the gauze ribbon about 3 or 4 inches long and glue it to the back side. I chose to glue my ribbon into a hanging loop. Now, you might be concerned that the PVA glue would fail after a short while, but that's okay. We're going to cover it with magic gloss in the next step, and the magic gloss provides a very secure attachment. Place the ornament back on a tile or on a piece of cardstock. Apply the magic gloss around the outer edge of the ornament, then cure it under the UV lamp for 5 minutes. Notice that I have placed some extra drops of magic gloss on the card. I use those drops as testers. When the drops are cured, I know that the piece is likely cured. When the edge is cured, fill in the center of the design with the magic gloss and then cure again for 5 minutes under the UV lamp. When the back is fully cured, use the same method to apply the magic gloss to the front. First, apply the magic gloss to the edge, and then cure the piece for 5 minutes under the UV lamp. Then, fill in the center and cure once more. If you'd like, you can embellish your ornament with 1/4-inch wide trim, or you can create your own woven ribbon edging. To make the ribbon edging, you'll need 2 spools of 1/8-inch wide satin ribbon. Tie a slip knot about 3 or 4 inches from the end of one of the spools of ribbon. Make sure the ribbon can move freely. Form a loop with the end of the other spool of ribbon, but don't tie it. Just use your fingers to hold the loop shape. Push the loop through the slip knot and then pull the slip knot closed. This will leave you with a sliding loop that's slanted toward the right. Create a loop with the right-sided ribbon. Push that loop through the sliding loop and then pull the sliding loop closed. This will leave you with a sliding loop that's facing toward the left. Create a loop with the ribbon on the left. Push that loop through the left-facing sliding loop and then pull the sliding loop closed. Continue weaving, alternating between the right and left sides. Just remember, when the sliding loop is facing right, you will work with the right-sided ribbon. Make a loop with the right-sided ribbon. Push that loop through the sliding loop and then pull the sliding loop closed. When the sliding loop is facing left, you'll work with the left-sided ribbon. Make a loop in the left-sided ribbon, push it through the sliding loop, and then pull the sliding loop closed. When the weaving is long enough to fit around the ornament, cut both ribbons leaving about a 2 or 3 inch tail. Pull the ribbon straight through the last sliding loop, and then pull that sliding loop closed. Tie the ribbon ends in a knot. Trim the excess ribbons close to the weaving on both ends. Use a toothpick to apply some CA glue right in front of the hanging loop, and then glue one end of the weaving on. Use the PVA glue to glue the weaving around the ornament. Apply it with a toothpick or a brush, and glue down a few inches of the weaving at a time. Create a bow out of leftover ribbon and glue it over the woven ribbon ends. Then the ornament is finished and ready for hanging. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep creating.